Okay, let's start. Consonant, yeah. No. Yeah, Pirate of the Caribbeans. Crash? I don't think so. Yeah, bro. I have been, I have been, I'm trying to remember all of my, have been what? With all the resources out there, I need to sketch or someone to ensure security. Most companies or limit access people can have to. They're in their club in most of the time we relaxed on our garden swing. Their fingers were long and slender. I'm sorry for the I wish people would put their produce aside.
He was very happy with the recommendation. He was very happy with the recommendation.
Since then, reindeer have also been used for transport, for example, for pulling sleds.
I ran into a close friend yesterday. I ran into a close friend yesterday.
The controller then tells the input to turn off the power as the water is already boiling. The controller then tells the input to turn off the power as the water is already boiling. As being reported that new breakthroughs in energy technology are just around the corner. These advances will be crucial to the Maintenance, maintain, and to the maintenance of what? Uh, of the global climate, a switch to solar energy should be priority for all all store all maintenance, right, for all the what kind of government, for all the state governments, yeah.
The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process. The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process. The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process.
Okay. The games added many new things, such as breeding in a new bag system.
These tea rooms often double as bakeries so that tea and pastries are enjoyed together.
Tasty what?
These tea rooms often double as bakeries so that tea and pastries are enjoyed together.
So that tea and pastries are enjoyed together. But what was the these tea? These tea what? Let's hear it for the last time.
These tea rooms often double as bakeries so that tea and pastries are enjoyed together.
Roughly 3 years after the photo sharing app PicChat emerged a significant player in the world of online messaging, the app is finally generating revenue, but don't expect to sue many what advertisers spending big money anytime soon. That's because the app, which are intended to appear only in the app, aids, not app, aids which are intended. This is aid only in the app on users web way turn them difficult difficult for brand marketing executives to measure.
Their first day at work was successful. Their first day at work was successful.
An important example of the latter is spotting the partner during turns, especially free spins. An important example of the latter is spotting the partner during turns, especially free spins. That was a bit British, wasn't it?
Early trains used horsepower and ran on wooden or iron tracks. Early trains used horsepower and ran on wooden or iron tracks.
This attitude allows one to face the hardships with as little harm as possible. This attitude allows one to force to face the hardships with as little harm as possible.
They received praise for their good behavior. They received praise for their good behavior.
When Rima helps people at her home, she bends over backwards to ensure that they're taken care of. In her view, the comfort and relaxation her guest is yeah, in or is. Comfort and relaxation are plural, so is can be used. And the utmost important, she emphasizes their uh, desires and would noticeably have to provide them with everything.
Contrary to our expectation, the teams were quite evenly matched.
Our expectation. What equally matched? See, I don't know.
Contrary to our expectation, the teams were quite evenly matched.
Evenly matched. This is evenly. Okay.
Contrary to our expectation, the teams were quite evenly matched.
Labor union set following as a basic policy for information. This labor union set the following as a basic policy for personal information.
When he stood up, he realized that his leg had fallen asleep. When he stood up, he realized that his leg had fallen asleep.
That his leg not were but had. Introductory reading. Environmentalists and some economists believe that the growing economy can hurt the environment. They argue that a community cannot promote growth by imposing standards that forces businesses to spend money on protecting the environment. Economists also point that pollution control systems can raise the production or the density of manufacturing products, making them less competitive in global markets. Many economists and analysts now believe that the best strategy for promoting economic growth while protecting the environment is to limit the use of natural resources and promote more efficient technologies. Okay, according to the passage, what do some environmentalists believe? They believe that agroeconomically can hurt the environment. What do economists say about pollution control systems? Reliability using the power plants. Okay. You and your friend have recently gotten part-time jobs as lab assistants. For Professor, you are discussing how the job is going. Hey, how's the job going?
It's going good. I'm really enjoying it.
Okay. That sounds weird. They're looking for new assistant. That sounds pretty cool. I'm looking forward to working on more interesting experiments too. We're starting a new experiment today. Yeah, me too. I don't realize how much work I went into setting up experiments before.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. But it's really interesting to see how everything works and to be a part of the process.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm doing one. It's a lot of work, but it's worth exactly. So I think you should definitely go for. That does sound like it would be worth it then. Absolutely, and it's nice to get paid for it too. Yeah, maybe you're right. It's just a lot of money though. Yeah, maybe. I think this one I don't know. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just glad that we were able to get these positions.
Hmm. Definitely. I think we have a good chance of getting the job. Yeah, me too. Professor Grant is very for work. That's blank. I just started. Okay, do you know what your professor wants you to do yet? I think this one or this one. Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Everything is really organized and planned out ahead of time, which makes our jobs a lot easier.
Yeah, the person does a great job making sure these things are controlled. Okay. The section will have two writing questions. You can write about the photo in interactive writing. It take up to 9 minutes. Okay. Okay. Describe the last time you did something that challenged you. What did you do? What did you learn from experience? I was Breaks the challenge. Embrace the challenge and okay. Discuss how you handle any failure setbacks during the challenging experience. Provide some example.
Explain how you would organize a surprise birthday party.
All right. So talking from my experiences, we don't celebrate birthdays in here in Afghanistan. Like I've never celebrated my birthday or the birthday of any of my family member, but I'm accustomed with this tradition of birthday celebration as I have seen it in many different videos and various films and movies. So if I was if I was there and surprising about and planning a surprise birthday party, so the first thing that I would do would be to plan it outside of the house. I would plan this birthday party in a place where which is the favorite destination of that particular person. Like for example, if the his favorite destination is a beach or some sort of a picnic spot, I would surprise this birthday party there. And before, like 2 days before the birthday, I would just casually make an excuse and make that particular person to go with me to that place. We would hang out there, and then on the birthday, on the day of the birthday, I would just send him away for some sort of work, and then I would show myself that I'm quite busy at that day, and I will just pretend that I have forgotten the birthday, and I would collect some special and favorite things of that person, and surprise him right at 12 o'clock on his birthday. And I think that would be quite memorable. That would be quite memorable. Prepare to speak about the image below. Oh. All right, so this photo showcases a group of three people, uh, which look like colleagues, as we can see that they have some sort of their cards which are given in the offices, and we also can see a whiteboard filled with some sort of notes. From my point of view, it might be an educational place or an office, but the photo was taken during. It looked like it was taken during a meeting or after meeting, and we can see that the woman is smiling and looking at the guy at the right of the photo, and they're having like some sort of a fun chat, while the one sitting beside the woman on the left side of the woman is smiling and chuckling while looking away. So it seems like they're in the middle of a break or something, or they're just sitting there occasionally after a meeting or something. So this also showcases that one man is dressed formally while the another man is in just wearing a t-shirt and a casual pant and doesn't have the ID card. So it looks like the person in the right looks like a guest, as it is not you know uniformed quite formally. Describe the time when you feel encouraged to learn about something you previously were not interested in. All right. All right, so talking about something which I was tempted to learn, and something that I didn't have really much interest previously. So that would be editing thumbnails in PC. So when I started my YouTube channel, I have always edited my thumbnails on my mobile phone, and for the first time, I watched a video on YouTube where people were designing some beautiful, eye-catching thumbnails in Canva on PC, and that was something which kind of motivated me to give the thumbnail editing on PC a shot. So I went on YouTube, I searched some tutorials of Canva. I took a course which was like the course of around 20 lessons. I took the course, I finished the entire course in just a span of 2 days or three, and I worked for practically for a week. And after that, I shifted my thumbnail designing from mobile phone entirely to Canva on PC. So it was quite a beautiful journey because I have I like had watched many different kind of videos regarding the thumbnail designing in Canva previously, but I wasn't really encouraged them back then. So this time I decided to move on, and it was quite a great experience. Alright, writing and speaking samples. Choose a plant or animal that you think is interesting. Alright, what can that be? Alright, the most interesting. Interesting. Right. Why is that, you know? Because the giraffe is one of the most beautiful animals and can be easily differentiated from the other animals due its extraordinary height and especially, I would say, um, the interesting thing about its height is that it can reach to 18 meters. That is quite interesting, you know. Um, there are many various types of giraffes, and one which is my favorite is baby giraffe. Yeah, baby. They're so beautiful, right? Oh, oh, I have seen one in Kabul Zoo back in 2013, I would say, and they're human-friendly, vegetarian, and endangerous. So that is the great thing about them. Another interesting thing about oh is that they damn it. Oh, what happened, bro? What the fuck, man? We go now. Prepare to speak about the topic below. Information comes from many sources, including the people around us, the media, and even our own thoughts. How do you decide which information is most important to focus on? Describe a time when you filtered out some sources of information to give other sources your full attention. Okay. Information comes from many sources, including the people around us, the media. All right, so as we all know that we are we're surrounded by information all over places. If we go to school, if we are playing on the street, if we are going to a park, and even if we are just at home, we will be given information from different sources and from different kind of things and people. So in order to prioritize your information and differentiate the values of information that you are receiving and given, I would say, like, for example, uh, if I'm searching on a special kind of topic, then I would prioritize the specialists of that problem for myself. If I'm just searching for on a disease, and I want to know the cure of disease, then rather than looking up on the internet or Google, I will go to a doctor personally and have a meeting with them and just get the information from get the instruction informations and everything from that personally. If I'm looking for let's see, a tutorial video regarding YouTube, regarding internet or something like that, then instead of getting that information from a friend of mine who doesn't have that much expertise in that field, I would prefer to go on YouTube or Google and search for that particular tutorial. If I am give, For example, when I was learning English, that was time when I was just giving values to my teachers and also to online teachers who are teaching on YouTube. So instead of for example, instead of getting the definition or the meaning of a word from the mouth of my friend, I would prefer to go to Google Translate and get the translate from there, because that is more trustworthy, and that's how you should do it. So, in order to decide which information is most important to focus on, you have to look first. You have to think about the problem or the information that you're looking for, and secondly, you have to look at the source from which you are getting that information, and then you can decide whether it's important or not. So I've shared my cases and my experiences to you guys. For you, if you're looking like for any kind of information, you have to get it from all over the places, but you have to trust the one that you think is really trustworthy. All right, the test was great. I mean, let's see how did I do. All right. All right, what do you guys think would be my estimated score? Let's go, let's see. I'll see them in the span of a few seconds right now. But write down you were all right, 125, 135. I was expecting it, and it's completely fabulous score indeed.